Hi, I'm Julia Martin, and I will be showing you my life considering through the 7 domains of health. The 7 domains of health include psychological, physical, spiritual, intellectual, social, environmental, and occupational health. In this next slide, you will see my life in psychological health. Psychological health is the awareness and acceptance of a wide range of feelings in oneself or others. It's also the ability to express emotions, to function independently, and to cope with changes of daily stressors. In this first picture of me swimming, I use swim to help cope with daily stressors. When I have a long day of classes and tests to study for and homework, I like to use swim to forget about all of my problems. Also, in this next picture, you'll see a picture of food I make, and I feel like I always express my emotions through food. Like when I'm sad, I'll make a thing of brownies, and I'm feeling good, I'll eat healthy. And then in this next picture is me and my friends, and it's they kind of help me like function. They help me cope with stressors. Like I can always go to my friends when I'm stressed. That'll always get me out of that rut. And the last picture is a picture of me and my puppy, and she really helps me forget about all the bad things in the world and any kind of daily stressor. And on this next slide, it is spiritual health. And spiritual health helps you identify your own basic purpose in life. You learn how to experience love, joy, peace, and fulfillment. It kind of helps you achieve your full potential. And in my first picture, I did camping because it kind of gives me peace to the world. Like I love going on hikes and looking at nature and thinking like, wow, like it just is a really peace at mind thing. And my next picture is a picture of a heart from my anatomy class because it's more of like my fulfillment, knowing like what I want to do in life, like my career choice, and like knowing that I have like a job and a career path set for me after school. The next picture is the beach because the beach always brings me joy. Like you can find me happiest at the beach. The next picture is me on the ocean because again, it's more like another peace at mind thing. It helps me just be very peaceful, like again, at the beach, in the water, nature, like nature makes me feel very peace. And then the next slide is my physical health. And your physical health is pretty much how you fuel your body, how you exercise, how you avoid harmful substances and behaviors, and you protect yourself from accidents. And in this first picture, you can see I am a swimmer, so I do exercise very often, about almost 4 hours a day, daily, except for Sundays. So I find myself to be very physically fit. The next picture is a picture of, I actually took this picture in the fall when I was getting sick. I made like a detox veggie soup with bone broth, so that was me taking care of myself to feeling better. My next picture is I love eating healthy, and I know like what to fuel my body for practice and everything. So that is what normally I eat in the morning. It's just egg whites, turkey sausage, broccoli, kale, and some avocado toast on the side. And the last picture, I took a picture of me and my boyfriend. We went jet skiing last year for spring break. And as you know, I can't swim, hence that I'm a swimmer. So I had to wear my life jacket because that would avoid me from any kind of bad accidents. The next slide is my intellectual health. Your intellectual health is your ability to think and learn from life experiences and your openness to new ideas. And in this first picture this is a picture of me at our conference meet last year. I have always been a sprinter, like I only swim the 50 free and the 100 free. But last year, my coach was like, you should really do the 200 butterfly. And in my mind, I'm like, what? There's no way I'm ever doing that. Like, I can't swim anything over 100, let alone butterfly. And being me, I was open to the idea. And that was me swimming finals at our conference meet because I don't know how, but I made it to finals, and I actually was our leading 200 butterflyer as of last year, and I'm actually at my conference meet right now, and I'm about to swim it tomorrow, so I'm excited. And then the next picture is my puppy. I actually rescued her this summer, and she was found in a box with all of her brothers and sisters. So after I adopted her, she obviously spent a good chunk of her first couple months in a crate and in cages and like a dog pound. And so when I first adopted her, she was very afraid of her crate. And so what I learned is that I learned how to like help her ease her into her crate, and now I got her to love it. And my next picture is my role model, who's my dad. He is probably one of the smartest people I know. He was in the Navy, and then he just retired from 29 years with the U.S. Secret Service, and he has taught me so much about life. He taught me so much about how to protect myself. He actually taught me how to cook, that has nothing to do with his career path, but he has taught me almost everything I've learned. And then my last picture is me graduating high school and learning from all my high school stuff. You come to college and you're not using any of the knowledge you learned from high school. Everything is so different. And then the next slide is environmental health. And environmental health is you're understanding the impact of the world and your well-being, protecting yourself from like danger of pollutants, and working on preserving the environment itself. So this is the first picture. Is I love the Starbucks strawless caps because we could always help the ocean and not by polluting straws. The next picture is I use a vegan hair care line, so obviously, and it's animal cruelty free, so it doesn't really do that much harm to the environment. My third picture is me roller skating, and I did that instead of driving because save the earth. And then the last picture is me volunteering at Whiteside Garden here in Charleston with my team. The next slide is my social life or social health, and my social health is interacting effectively with others in social environment, participating and contributing to the community, and living in harmony with your fellow human beings. And this first picture is me and some of my teammates, obviously doing the same thing, cheering on people. The next picture is me and probably some of my best friends, and I don't know, they're pretty much, we're all just like each other. And then the next picture is me and my grandparents, and this last picture is me and my parents. And then the last slide is occupational health. And occupational health is building the healthy habits and coping skills that you help to balance work and other things through life. So I use working out because working out really does help me take a balance of like schoolwork and help my sanity. The next one is I always make my bed and have my room clean for like everything. I think it helps me, my mentality, helps me get through my day. And the third picture is I love just drinking tea and lighting my candles and just having me time. And the last picture is me taking a nap because who doesn't take a nap to cope with life?